Hello and welcome to Lasa.Africa. Today we'll be reviewing our LSA 5-tier shelf. It's our metal shelf storage rack. We'll go ahead by opening the box and taking a look what is inside. Starting with step 1, we'll take our first piece that's fastened here with a cable tie, which are our 4 part B, as well as our part E. Let's begin by separating these two. Simply cutting with a cable tie and freeing the part B from the packaging. So continuing on with step 1, we'll set aside this part for now. We won't be needing this just yet. Then when you take a look at your part Bs as part of step 1, you need to make sure that it's part Bs with the threaded inserts so that your feet can be added on. You'll see that the opposite side is to join for the other part Bs, but you need part Bs with the inserts for the feet. We'll proceed now with adding those parts quickly. So we'll just take one of these and take a part B and twist together, joining the two. And that's the end of step 1. Alright, proceeding with step 2, we'll be taking our previous assembly with our legs and foot mounts, and then we'll be taking our now part Fs, which will be the fasteners for the shelves themselves. You'll note that there's a top side here. If you look on the back side, there's a little groove on the inside. This is what's going to be clasping onto these little slots here. So you can adjust the shelving as you need, but for this instance, we want to insert it firstly onto the bottom one, locking it into place like that so that it's fixed. Then you're going to take another one and lock it back to back. You'll see there'll be guides there. Make sure that it's the top side and clip together. We should have something like that. We'll repeat the step for the other 3. When done, you should have something like that. Proceeding to step 3, we'll be taking our previous assembly items as well as one of our shelves. Please note of the orientation. So what you want to do is, you want to note your shelf must be this way. So you've got a platform that can actually have a wall on it. Alright, then you'll begin by taking one of these and ensuring that standing upright. We'll begin by inserting and pressing down lightly. Taking our next one, inserting and pressing down lightly, and the same for the remainder. And that ends step 3. Moving on to step 4, we'll take our previous assembly as well as 4 type C parts. You'll see they've got the threads on here. So what we'll do is we'll begin with inserting them into the 4 open threaded holes here and creating extended poles here. So we'll set that down and begin by fastening it in place here. Turn to tighten. And that's the end of step 4. Right, step 5, we'll be taking our parts F again, as before. And what we'll do is we'll look for our little split here, where we joined it, and proceed to insert just on the notch just above this. As you'll see, this little groove will slot into there. So as we insert it, right, you'll see it'll provide some cover there. And for the reverse side, do the same. And we'll continue to do the remaining holes the same. Alright, that ends our step 5. Step 6, we'll take another platform type A part and begin by inserting and pressing down firmly as with our first platform. Alright, we'll proceed pushing downward. Just get them aligned first onto these little fasteners here and then press down firmly until you are happy it's locked in place. And that'll end step 6. Step 7, we'll repeat the process using our type C parts and add them to the construct. Continuing on to step 8, as before, we'll take our parts F and following the same principle, we'll add our connectors here just above our join lines here. And that's our end of step 8. Moving on to step 9, we'll take our platform A again, and as well as our part F, and we'll do the proceeding by taking the platform first, like before, inserting on the outer edge of the poles, and pressing down firmly to join and lock. Like such. Okay. Next step, we take our part F's and we join them right here, very top. And that ends our step 9. Alright, moving on to step 10, we're going to take another platform A and we will be adding this here to our shelves. So just simply inserting and pressing down firmly to lock in place. That's the end of our step 10. Step 11, we'll be taking our part D. These are the upright poles, but they've got caps on this side and a thread that side. So a cap this side and a thread this side. So what we'll be doing is taking them here, and once again, on the perimeter, inserting and threading in tightly. Alright, moving on to step 12, we'll be taking our F parts again, our 2-part joiners here, and attaching them to the topmost notch here. You can set it up to your liking. You can make shelves narrower, smaller, taller, remove some shelves if needed. Right, that'll end our step 12. Alright, step 13, we're going to take our last platform A and we're going to add it to the top here, like with all the others. We'll begin by inserting and pressing down firmly to lock it in place. Alright, so just make sure you got a firm grip and lock in place. Right, so for step 14, we'll be taking our parts G and our parts H. Our hook, you can simply assemble it into your desired location on the shelf. It simply hangs in any orientation. Next, we'll be taking our parts G. These are some PVC sheets. They simply insert into the bottom of the shelf, just in case you have smaller items you'd like to store here, but you wouldn't like to fall through the shelf. Okay, those will secure the items in place, and they simply drop into place like such. And such. Alright, that ends step 14. Cool. Alright, thank you for watching along with our assembly video of our LSA 5-tier shelf, our metal storage rack. Please visit our website lasa.africa for more product assembly videos as well as product reviews. Thank you very much.